Today's episode is gonna be kind of like the last one, but not really. I'm gonna do a little bit of a voiceover for a bit of the video because there was no audio in the recording, no sound or anything, so I'm just gonna kind of fill it with my voice. Now, a lot has happened. Just crazy stuff on the server. So basically, one of my friends, Luke, he was being very, how do I put this? He was being very mischievous. He was kind of running around. He had some secret bases, and we were getting a little worried about him. And he started attacking us, basically. It was very interesting. So we decided to go after him, and this is what you're watching right here. Basically, you know, we got my friends together, and we went against him because we were all not happy with him. We were chasing him around for quite a while. I mean, this is like a half hour of chasing. Obviously, I've edited this down into more interesting parts of the chase. But basically, yeah, there was this whole thing. It was crazy. We died a lot. He died a lot, and that's basically what happened. Now, I don't know if you saw, but in the beginning of the video, we were kind of going into that. I was inside that concrete tower, so we have a new building. It's called the DCU tower. We call it. DCU obviously standing for Dinosaur Security. Dinosaur Security. And basically, yeah, we built that, and I put my friend Jonathan as head security of the park. So that's kind of his job. I don't know. It was a fun thing that we did. So basically, right now, as you can see, we captured Luke, sort of, in this little box. We were trying to get him to surrender, and I obviously I fell in, and I try and teleport out, and he leaves the game, which it was surprising. I mean, it was kind of evil. He just left on us, but we were trying to capture him. We put him on trial for his crimes, but he got away. But the fighting continued, which I'll show you right now. So basically the fighting continues. Jonathan and my friend Jason had horses, so he was kind of Luke was kind of trapped at this point. He was surrounded. He kept making breaks for we probably went too easy on him because we were trying to capture him, as you can see. But it's interesting. He did have a flame bow, which was tough to get through, but we got him, and then he would escape again. But we think we have him right now, obviously, but that's not the case. He gets out, and he makes a run for it. So kind of the last kind of standoff. We chase him down to the swamp, and then me and him kind of have like a bow battle, and then eventually he surrenders. We kind of talk through it, and the conflict ends. But basically, a lot of what's in this video is happening after this all happened, I think. So I just wanted to talk about it, and it was pretty fun. It was fun, for me at least. Doing some PvP. It was interesting, but I don't know. I enjoyed it. I thought it was fun. Jason, Jonathan, they were there with me, but we had a lot of close calls. He didn't really do too crazy damage. He stole some stuff. So the park isn't really going to be much different after this happens. No major damage. But yeah, so just if you want to watch this, you can. It's an interesting battle. Alright, well, after the fighting, for some reason I started a raid, and I don't know if that was the best thing to do. It was pretty fun. This is the first raid I've ever fought, I think, in, like, legit survival mode, like, before the update. But, yeah, it was challenging, to say the least. So I definitely, it was tough. Luke was still here. We didn't exactly trust him. I think we had a lot of his stuff. He lost a lot of his stuff also, because we kind of confiscated it. But, it was crazy. We were pretty much on the verge of war, basically. And, we ended up later, having a war, which is actually still going right now. It's pretty interesting. No fighting has really happened because, I don't know, it's been kind of like a pretty common Cold War, I guess you could say, because we haven't been battling yet. But in the later episodes, you're gonna hear this war. You might hear it mentioned a lot. But, I mean, it's not really serious. We're just kind of, a bunch of my friends just hanging out, really having fun. I mean, it's not like we, like, hate each other. We just, I don't know, for fun, just kind of had some battles. I did actually die during the raid, because my shield broke. So you're about to see that now. I wouldn't say I'm the best at PvP or just fighting in Minecraft in general, as you could see with my terrible bow aim before. But yeah, so you can actually see the tower over there, the DCU tower. Didn't take too long to build. It was kind of annoying getting like the concrete, because concrete is nice to build with, but it's, I don't know, it's just an annoying material to get because it's very demanding. You know, you need the cobble. No, I mean not the cobble. The sand and the gravel, and then obviously the dye. So I don't know. In my opinion, concrete is like a nice building material, but it's hard to kind of acquire and get a lot of, because of you have to do a lot of grinding and make sure you have enough dye to then dye it the color that you want. It's pretty tough. But yeah, we went with concrete. So yeah, the raid kind of goes on for a while, but we eventually win, and I think this is going to be it for voiceovers for the video. You can just kind of enjoy the rest, because I don't know how good I'm doing at this, but yeah. one more thing I want to go over. The world is now a realm. I just wanted to mention that before, we get into the main part of the video. But, there are some complications with this. Unfortunately, the, Project Prehistoric doesn't really work well with the world on a realm. Now, I can't say that this realm is going to be permanent. I don't know how long it's going to be a realm. But, the dinosaurs are still here and everything. But unfortunately, the blocks, like the limestone in the path and the fossils, are all gone. Now, we realized this. We tried to get it back in creative, but the mod blocks aren't even in creative. They're just non-existent in the game, which stinks. But we do still have the dinosaurs, and we can still spawn dinosaurs. We came up with a crafting recipe that is 1 diamond block for a dinosaur egg of our choice. I think Are you in the realm? You probably joined the realm.
Oh, I did. Okay, I'm going.
Okay, so we need to... Jason, do you remember... Did we leave some villagers in the village where we got the villagers? Jason?
I think so. I think there's some villagers.
No, they're all gone. Every last one is dead. Or missing.
You mean the one that was, like, walking around?
Yes, he's dead too.
You're kidding.
Nope, we gotta start over. Yeah, see, that's why it's a problem. I wouldn't be this mad if... But someone placed this concrete block by accident and left it here. A zombie hopped in and ate them all. When I'm editing this, I'm gonna do a tribute to all the villagers. Don't eat the villagers. Don't eat the villagers. Okay, he's off the villagers. No. So sad. How long we had them for so... I'm so mad. It had to be Jonathan. If I had to pick...
What do you mean?
Jonathan, if I had to pick someone who placed a concrete block randomly and then left it there, I would choose you.
You can't just blame me. I don't even have any concrete.
Alright, well, we gotta find a village.
What about the one where we got the bees from?
That's where I want to go. Well... How, Jason? Just how? Did you jump off the tower again?
Why did he jumping off the tower?
It's a ritual. You must.
I did it one time. I could only do it one time.
Why? Did you have an empty inventory?
No. I just wanted to see if I could look into the water.
Pig, Jonathan?
Yeah, I found it, and it took me so long to find it.
Okay. Is that all you have to say?
And it's mine forever. And no one can take it away from me.
Okay. So, Jemima has a new home. I don't know if I recorded getting Jemima. But here's Jemima. Jemima is our, you could say, scarecrow. Yeah, she does that. She gets a little angry when you go near her and she throws potions for some reason. But Jemima will get her pancake house eventually. Okay, so, the greenhouse has been completely moved. Completely. There is no greenhouse. Well, it's over there now.
Why'd you move it?
Because we're gonna move the towers as well.
The what?
The towers. The towers.
I want to make the DCU headquarters. But I want to find a place to put it.
I don't know when we're gonna make the DCU headquarters. Okay, well, so this is the new greenhouse. I still have to move the chickens in. well, the chickens are kind of free at the moment. I didn't really kill them. I just kind of let them free. But yeah, they completely replicated it, I'm pretty sure. It's a little different, though. I think Jason made it a little longer than it was. And then the final thing is this nice path that me and Jason came up with. I honestly think it looks pretty good. Who knows, maybe we'll change one day. But, oh, you know what? I should probably do a tour of the DCU tower. Jonathan, come here. Do I have permission to enter?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, so...
I'm still trying to get my horse stupid pit.
So, basically, Jonathan, well, I wanted to hire a security force to the park so that we could contain dinosaurs. And so, I came up with the name DCU. I mean, at first it was...
I came up with that name.
Oh, no, I did. Alright, well, see, at first it was ACU. But then I thought how terrible, like, come on, ACU? I feel like I've heard that before. I mean, why would we name it ACU? I don't know. But, so we named it DCU, Dinosaur Containment Unit. And so we're going to set up these towers all around the park. And we have some gear. You know, we got some DCU armor. The strongest armor in the game.
Yeah, right. Ultimate DC.
The DCU, you know, shock absorbers, because you got to be ready to absorb the shock when a dinosaur rams you, obviously. And then we got these fancy electric prods that you can see here. But, so, as far as the equipment, that's all the DCU has right now. Ow. But, my favorite thing about the DCU is their view, which I will show right now, because, I mean, the DCU need to see all. I mean, come on. They need to have a watchful eye so they can see if dinosaurs break out.
Well, there is a dinosaur that we need to be contained, but you guys haven't done anything about it.
Those are wild dinosaurs.
Right, but the thing is it's annoying. Where'd he go? He's currently residing around the sugarcane.
Well, they're wild. What? Are we supposed to kick them out?
Yes, this one you are.
Jonathan? Drop my stuff.
Let me drop your stuff. He's in a bad spot, Justin. He's in the city. He's supposed to be in the wild.
There's a lot of wild dinosaurs. Well, let him be where he wants, okay?
You're to guests. You aren't doing your job.
Is it worth...
Fire you guys.
Is it worth the DCU wasting resources on a wild animal that hasn't killed anyone yet? Oh, no, wait, it killed you,
He killed me. That doesn't count.
Well, the DCU needs a better... I mean, it's a herbivore. It's not like it's gonna murder you. You probably angered it. That's your fault. There are strict rules. Jason, there are rules that state you must not be near wildlife. And what did you do?
No, but it came near me. You see, it was in my thing. I never got any rules.
Okay. Okay, wait. Jonathan, my chest plate. Oh, Jonathan killed one, but, like, not many. Jonathan.
I have your chest plate's at the bottom.
Oh, I have it. It's on me. Never mind. Oh, there's some stuff here. Oh, there's my pants. Okay. Yeah, it seems like I have all my stuff. So let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay. Village. Do you remember where that village was, Jason?
No. I won't help you get the whatchamacallits, the villagers if you don't get that dinosaur out there.
Alright, you know what, DCU, I think we got a job for you. Jason, wouldn't it be so funny if Jemima threw poison and all the chickens died at once?
That would just be hilarious, Justin.
I really would. Jemima, do it. Don't. God damn. She throws slowness on me. Alright, Jonathan, get your DCU armor on. We need the DCU.
You realize that the DCU armor, like when Luke took it off, we lost the leggings.
Okay, well, put whatever get your DCU equipment. We got a job for you. Hurry up. You're supposed to respond fast to emergencies. There's a wild animal that is intruding. So I believe this is the animal Jason is talking about.
Why is there a donkey just chilling in the greenhouse?
I think he was there when I built around the donkey. Like, he was there from the beginning.
Well,
Adorable little turtle here. Ow. So, what I think we should do...
yeah, I gotta go.
Alright.
Just kill the dinosaur. It really doesn't matter.
Kill it. Kill it. I'll take this into my own hands, DCU.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
You should kill Jonathan's